Hello, this is 5 words in 3 minutes. Today's words are autumn words: harvest, foliage, rake, migrate, and frost. Let's go to our first word, harvest.
Autumn is a time when we think about harvesting. Some of us are lucky enough to have a garden, and we are harvesting some fresh veggies for our dinner tonight.
This wonderful harvest will make a feast for dinner. By the way, harvest can be a verb that means to gather the crops you have planted, or a noun that means the food itself.
Now, an easy way to remember the word harvest is to remember this beautiful painting. This is Camille Pissaro's The Harvest. He painted this in 1882.
Since we are talking about harvest, we can't forget the expression, harvest moon. That is the amazing full moon in autumn telling farmers it is time to harvest their crops.
Our next word is foliage. Foliage is a fancy word for leaves, as in leaves on a tree or leaves on any plants.
In autumn, I like to come to the countryside and just sit and relax while I look at all the colorful foliage. The leaves are amazing this time of year.
Yes, the autumn foliage is very beautiful.
The leaves are beautiful when they are on the trees, but once they fall, there is work to be done. Now, it is time to rake the leaves. Let's help these boys rake the leaves.
Well, I would help, but I have the wrong kind of rake for raking the leaves. And that is our third word, rake. It can be a noun or a verb. This is a rake, and Amy is raking.
Our next word is migrate. Migrate is a verb that means to move from one region or habitat to another, especially regularly according to the seasons. For example, many birds in North America and Europe migrate south in the fall because it gets cold in the winter. Here is a picture of some ducks flying south in late fall. They are doing their annual migration. They are flying south to avoid the cold winter. They are migratory birds and they are migrating south.
Our last word is frost. Frost looks like snow, but it is little bits of ice that form on plants and the ground when the air gets very cold during autumn nights.
Frost kind of looks like sugar. In fact, that's why we call the sugar topping on a cake the frosting. And as an idiom, frosting means the best part of something. Now, let's review. You can pause the video to study the definitions.
Well, that's it for today. 5 words in 3 minutes. Join us next time for another 5 words in 3 minutes. Until then, have a great day.